Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Thursday. All right, guys. Well, tomorrow is Friday. So if you guys are having a little bit of a rough week, then I'm sorry, but at least we're approaching the weekend. And if you're having a great week, then hey, at least we're approaching the weekend. But the best news is tonight we get OC, we get the Real Housewives of Miami, which is so good. And then tomorrow we're going to do Hot Messy Topics live with Kendrick Tucker from I Cannot on his podcast. And after we're going to do a members only live with Jason and I to talk about everything that's been going on with us, what we have coming up, and we're going to be talking about the Real Housewives of London. So smash the like button, get subscribed if you're not. Right now, we have some OC to talk about because Katie Ginella is getting exposed again. It's just like it doesn't stop. Oi, here we go. All right, guys. So before we get into Katie Ginella getting exposed again, God, I feel like it's like a Jax Taylor. Like every time I turn around, there's either new exposure or more bad news. Teddi openly criticized the OC cast for their lack of compassion toward Tamra Judge for everything that Teddi was going through at the time. And clearly, when this was happening, they were filming season 19. That's why we're seeing Tamra storm off and what she's talking about with Teddi and dealing with and crying and how this is just a lot for her. So she reflected that the cast seemed to blow off anything that Tamra was saying, which was emotionally hard for her. It was on the Two T's in a Pod podcast with Dolores Catania, where Teddi talked about how this really deeply affected her, saying that there was a complete disregard that she sensed, and it was for Tamra. I guess because Tamra was dealing with the emotional turmoil of Teddi. She said, why is nobody helping her? Now, as far as like Tamra exiting, because she ultimately did return to filming, Teddi did insist that her midseason quit. It was genuine in the moment. She recalled frantically urging Tamra to stay on, harassing her, saying like, listen, you need to do this. You're not quitting. What are we doing? But Tamra, after she quit, it was the Real Housewives of Orange County producers who wanted to give her a week off. And they told her, listen, take a week. If you still want to quit, you can quit, obviously. If you can't handle this right now, we understand. And if you feel like the break was good for you, then the break was good for you. Amazing. And we would love to have you back. All right. I'm going to play the clip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I remember saying the last time she was in New Orleans was with me.
How is it for you watching this being talked about?
It's hard not to take things personally, but there's a point when people are just blowing off anything Tamra's saying that like, one, does nobody care how I felt, how I did? Not from Tamra's sake, from all the other women. Like they see their friends struggling to this extent. Why is nobody helping her? Could have been a part of those conversations, but I knew better than, I mean, if you want to see somebody who's a mess, it's me on a and a prednisone.
I think I wanted to see that.
I think in that moment, she really quit. I was like probably in the hospital room. I had to get on the horn, harassing Tamra the next day.
You gave her the strength to stay.
We panned to Tamra saying the last.
Okay. I mean, that's a good friend to tell her to stay, not let her quit. I don't think that Tamra would have quit anyways. I think that Tamra understands what this platform does for her. I also think that there is a lot of money in the fact that she is the longest running housewife. And I also think that just opportunities alone, like I get it. It's emotional. It's a lot, but a lot of people's jobs are emotional and a lot of people's jobs are a lot. So it's not like this is the first time that we've ever heard or dealt with somebody who was working in a job that was just so emotionally charged and not needing a break. It doesn't mean that you just quit your job. You still have to pay your bills. I get that she has other things that are paying the bills, like Two T's in a Pod and Venus CBD, but I didn't see this one doing that. But moving on. Let's go to this, shall we? Thank you to Bravo Snarkside. Here we go.
Fuck me over. We're gonna get into it in a second.
Oh,
Yeah. There's some tea I'm gonna spill.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, I'll do it now. Okay. So
Twist my arm.
it didn't take me that long
Okay.
to finally go there. Okay, so I'll make it short. But basically, she wanted me to help her with PR. Mind you, this woman, and I've worked with a lot of A-list celebrities, so I understand delusion to some extent. But I also had a big team. Girl, it's just me. She's like, I want to be on Good Morning America as a co-host. Let's aim lower. You were on the Golf Channel. Like, we gotta aim lower. We had a genuine friendship. Like, we went to dinner. I met her. Gretchen was there. She wanted to get this new girl, Noreen, on, who didn't end up getting it. It was a friend of whatever. So I met all of her friends. I met the lawyer for Johnny Depp, the Johnny Depp trial. She was there. She's like apparently friends with her. Her and Katie are friends. Anyway, a good table. We had a good time, whatever, in Orange County. We become friends. We go to lunch. I'm helping her with PR, et cetera, et cetera. And then literally fucked me over. We're going to get into it in a second. She calls me on a random day. She's about to sign the contract. And she calls me. She's like, Alex Baskin said I can't be seen with you because I'm feeding you information, obviously, which is the narrative of this.
That's like the whole
season.
scenario
This is
of the season.
But then she proceeds to, like, I'd gotten her Fashion Week front row. She's like, oh, can I just still go? I'm like, no, bitch. Like, you go with me. Like, in what world?
You can't just go by yourself.
You can't just go by yourself. And then she, like, pretended to not know me and did not. And I'm like, girl, you told me crazy stuff. Like, she told me about how her and her daughter would talk about when her daughter would get an STD. She was yelling drunk. She was cussing. She is not the Katie on TV. Like, she wanted to expose Heather and Terry's marriage. She's like, I have DMs from gay guys saying they sucked him off for plastic surgery. I was like, girl, don't say any of this. I don't know if she's going to bring it up later, but I was like, don't go off a couple DMs.
So do you think,
she's crazy?
Because what I get from, well, she's on the right show, you know?
She's on the right show, but I'm like, you're going to look crazy going for an institution like their marriage. It's not going to work.
Well, and do you think that the women have like a valid point with, they're all just like, we don't, like, because Gina's like, I don't know what.
She calls me on a random day. She's about to sign the contract. And she calls me. She's like, Alex,
not to believe you. And Katie's like, I would never do that. Do you think that Katie, because what was the accusation that they said at the dinner, that they were like, oh, that she had that conversation with Kiki Monique. You think that was real?
Yeah, Kiki does not lie. I know Kiki, like, I've met her many times. She's not a liar. So if Kiki's saying it, I trust Kiki over Katie. Katie's lied about me. Like, and then she said that Gina said she smelled like kimchi. And that she said it on Watch Robin's Live and they edited it out. And then she made me edit an episode when I talked about it. Girl, I don't owe you anything. So I'm going to say it. Like, maybe Gina said that. I don't know. Like, this is allegedly. Don't come for me, Gina.
Oh, no, it's all allegedly.
It's all allegedly. But this is all coming from Katie. So I think she went on this show. She was like, I'm the perfect housewife. I have all this tea. I'm going to do research, attack them. And it's like, yeah, I get it. A lot of people like her and I don't fault them, but she's kind of lying. She's saying, I don't know these bloggers. Like, Bravo, babe, I know her. Kiki, I know. Why would these people lie? They're not getting money. Like, Kiki's not going to get, you don't get money for being on the show, to be featured on the show.
Or not to believe you. Right.
So I don't know. I'm like, again, Katie's entertaining to watch, but you're lying to everyone.
I know. Well, that's the thing. It's like, you don't know what's what anymore.
Right.
Because she's always lying and then she's always telling the truth. And from what I've met of her, from what I've known of her, she's very, very nice and very sweet to me. But then I'm like, I don't really like hang out or whatever.
She was sweet to me until I think I had no like use to her. And I think that's very housewife. So I kind of get it.
Don't I know it?
I get
have
it.
nothing to do with you anymore.
I get it. Bye.
Yep.
And she did it, and she does her job really well.
Yeah.
Like, when she's on the show, it's like you want to watch her. It's engaging. Like, I get it. So whatever. Like, her saying, I don't have service. I don't know what to do. Did I call her?
Oh man, that was so uncomfortable.
If you're gonna lie, be a good liar.
I can't. My phone, my Wi-Fi, it's out.
Oi. Okay. Katie, girl, this ain't good. Guys, pop off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. I am so curious. Smash the like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Show some love, and we'll see you in a little bit. Oh, and don't forget to join us tomorrow. Love you guys.